Boys, I think we hit the jackpot. That's right. I've been looking for one of these ever since I knew they existed. Probably going on 6 years now. And I thought that I'd have to buy one for at least $100. But this person is selling one in New Jersey. Or not selling it, she's giving it away for free. And I got lucky that the last two takers didn't show up. Looking for serious takers, and I am a serious taker. I have been looking for one of these for a long time. Pretty filthy right now, but we'll get her fixed up. She'll look just as good as the tractor. This is awesome. It's about an hour-long drive to get out there, but it's worth it. I've been wanting one of these for years. There it is, my friends. The previous owner has had it since new. Pretty dirty, but I'm gonna fix that recoil. I should have asked when she bought it. Kind of forgot. It's alright, I'll figure out the date on it. Everything appears to work. Manual. Gave me the owner's manual with it, a couple of things, a Homelite 2-stroke oil. I am excited. I am super excited. Happy freaking day. Labels don't look too bad either. Alright. Let's get this big boy home. Well, at the current moment I have no spot to actually work. So, for the time being, I have 4 pieces of deck board sitting on top of a plastic trash can. Let me go get a chair. I did wipe it down a little bit here and there, just to get a better idea of the condition this is in. Honestly, it just looks like it's kind of just dirty. It's been well used. I think the chain on it is not the original chain, but it is an Oregon chain. And it looks like it's still pretty sharp. I might not have to actually touch that. It's beautiful. It's perfectly tensioned. I think this is the original bar, though. It has this low kickback design. I was looking at the books. I was wondering, like, why do they shape it like that? I thought, like, I've seen pictures of these where it's like that. I'm like, why is it like that? Do they wear down in that spot? And then it turns out they did that to make this radius smaller. On a symmetrical chain, the center line is further down, and it gives more of an area to cause kickback, because that's like the critical, like the danger zone. And by making it off center, they're making this radius smaller, so it's only that tiny little spot there you don't want to touch. Looks like this is a 20-inch bar. According to the model number, it definitely is. Air filter looks pretty clean. I can just blow across that and that'll clean that up. I don't know how effective it was because there's all the sawdust that's all here. They used the hell out of this. I think this, I can just do one more wind around the pulley. It should be all right. I believe this switch is original. The counter vibe system looks like it's still good enough to use. I don't have to replace bushings. Muffler's kind of rusty, but I can take care of that easily with some steel wool. Man, that cylinder's big. I've been looking at pictures of these for years, and I've never seen one in person. Now it's just makes me absolutely happy to finally have one in my hands. Alright, let's take some of these covers off. I got the air compressor all ready to go there. I'll put my air gun on and I'll blast some of this stuff, clean it up. That filter in the line actually looks pretty good. Bone dry. It was stored properly. The O-ring looks good. I looked in the oil. It's still got oil in it. When I was driving home with this, the clouds got really dark where I was going, and apparently we had a pretty nasty hailstorm here while I was on my way home. And I had to wait an hour or two before I could finally come back out here and take a better look at this. The fuel line looks good, but it feels kind of hard and brittle. I think I'll be replacing the fuel line anyway after I get this running. It honestly looks like it should start right up. Guess I better stop for a bit, let it catch up. There we go. This top corner one's shorter. Let's see, if I pull this all the way out. Alright, I think that's the end of the rope. Alright. And starts pulling it back in. Let's try... Oh, my light's still on. I don't have my hooks with me. I don't feel like getting them to go get them. There we go. We'll just do that. So now I can wind this around one more. And we'll see what that does. There. And we'll see if that spring bottoms out before the rope does. Kind of feels like it. Just barely. Maybe it's just me. It's just me. Alright. Alright, good enough for me. Maybe a little bit of oil will help it. Get the thick stuff off first, and then I'll blast it with air. This is kind of cool. I get to document everything I'm doing to this. Something I didn't do nearly as much when I did the tractor. These are both, I believe, the same age, because the one of those books that I got with this has an advertisement about their credit that they were doing. It was copyrighted 1986, and I imagine they update that every year and have to do a new copyright. I'm not quite convinced that they were making these saws past that point. I'm not sure what year it was, but eventually they stopped making these. Alright, noisy time. Check out this spark plug. Oh, that looks good. Wow. Alright. Oh, you know what I should do? I should do a spark check while I have it out. Good enough. Yep, we got spark. Excellent. We're looking good so far. Just really, really, really dirty. Let's get this side cover off. This is a 1/2 inch. Washers. Okay. Clean this up. This plate, the slot is at the bottom. Wonder if this is going to be the same issue as the Echo I got. This outboard clutch on it. You have to do some subtle acrobatics to get the bar out. Running out of places to put things. That is a good looking chain. Rolls nice. Teeth on the sprocket look pretty well worn. Should still be alright though. Eesh. Alright, air gun time. It always flies back at me, no matter which direction I do it from. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna put some gas in and run it. This tank was emptied out. It's a pretty big fuel tank. That's plenty. think it's more than my echo takes. Alright, put on the ground. Look at that. Already sucked in. That's awesome. Ooh. Man, that just runs. There ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what? I want to cut with it now. Lady that gave it to me said, "Yeah, maybe you can use it for parts or get it running or whatever." Like, it's been put away dry. I don't even have to tune the carburetor. That's perfect. I might still do the fuel line because I think I saw a leak down there. Yeah, we're leaking. Is that out the cap or? Let me check to see what's going on there. That's perfect though. Like it just started right up. That's cool. There's so much compression on this. You don't need a primer bulb. The suction of the end, the pulse of the engine just pulls the fuel in. No problem. I thought this was going to be a challenge. You cannot get better than that. A free 61cc professional. Oh yeah, I got a crack in the fuel tank. Wonder how I can fix that. From this being put on too tight, probably. Might just get another fuel tank. I'm pretty sure there's one on eBay somewhere. And dump some oil in this. Clean it up. It's got oil in it. Alright, that O-ring's chewed up too. Alright, so we'll get some new O-rings. Get another fuel tank. Some fuel line. I'll clean this up real good. What is going on? It's just pouring out now. Well, I don't care. I'm too excited. This thing runs. I want to cut with it. Do 1 or 2 cuts, and then I gotta repair it. Alright, well, this is the biggest log I got. From here to here, it's roughly 14 inches. I can't get it up on the saw buck, it's too heavy. We're just gonna cut it right here to see how it goes. Let's see if it'll start back up.
thing's a beast!
I'm happy. We're gonna clean it up and get those repairs done. We got us a Craftsman 3.7. Thank you for watching. See you next time. All cleaned up. Tore down every single part, or almost every single part, down to the case and the cylinder. And I just drenched everything in simple green. Took a couple of brushes. Got rid of all the gunk. And I, for the most part, fixed the gas tank leak. It's still a bit of a leak around the cap. I can probably seal that up some other way. If not, then I'll just get another tank. Say screw it. And today I had to go in and reconnect the outlet line to the oil pump. And then I took the cover off of that and regretted not going in before to take care of that. So that's all fixed now. The diaphragms still work, thankfully. I don't have to get any new ones. Manual oiler now works, automatic oiler now works. So I guess we're pretty much done. Might be hard to see in video, but this side isn't as worn down as this side. As a result, the chain was skewed off like this, actually like this, and cutting diagonally. So, time to go. It is the original bar, and this is a pretty flawed design considering the fact there's only one oil port. You're not supposed to flip this upside down to evenly wear it. They don't offer that on the other side. So, Oregon bar.